Uh-oh, we're live from Tampa Bay, Florida, close to Madeira Beach. This is RobLynn Live with Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Today is day 292. That's 292 consecutive RobLynn Lives.
Wow.
Not too
shabby, and we've got 87 folks here already.
87 people waited for us even though we were late.
I know, amazing.
Unreal.
These are called patient people.
Patient people. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Patience.
Tuesday, the 6th day of June, 2023. As we mentioned, it's RobLynn Live with Ollie the Wonder Dog. Tuesday's events were a virtual plethora. How you like that word?
Fancy.
What does it mean? No, I know what it means. Of events. We had events from around the globe today. Let's take a peek briefly at what they were. At 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the OES classroom from the OES Asia Pacific folks, featuring Mr. Francis Tay, among others, with a very, very, very detailed explanation of the OES.
Very good explanation. With the screen share is the best, man.
Yeah, that screen share was terrific.
And on O Connect, so you know it was really clear.
Oh, stop! It was on O Connect.
Yep, it was super clear.
Good stuff.
Beautiful.
Good stuff. That's what we like.
Mm-hmm.
And also, forgive us for not saying hello to as many of you as we like to pre-show. Throw the ball to me. It's my fault.
Don't have
so
to
I'll
say
go
that.
ahead and take the heat on it.
So beautiful.
Please forgive us. Not intentional, but a nap was needed. Some medication was needed, but we're here now. We're live. You're live. It's 11 a.m. Oh, no, it's not 11 a.m. It's 8:08 p.m. at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Passive Humanity followers from Bangladesh, right? BD, with Mafus. Mafus is loose and has no caboose. Hosting Susie McCrae and Julie Wynn.
With a
couple of the
crowd,
lady leaders, and we do like our lady leaders.
And Gina Leva was there. Marcia and Hemabu, our birthday girl, was there.
And the dancing lady from Houston, Texas.
And Greg Ashman from Armenia was there. And it was a sellout crowd of 500 was there.
Oh, stop. 500 people?
Webinar capacity was 500 for them. And they had about 300 something on the YouTube live stream. So very well attended. A successful webinar.
And they went over steps to start your ONPASSIVE business. All right. At 11:30, along came that Captain Chris Johnson, Grandpa Johnson, live from Michigan. And at 12, where it's in the 90s there, kind of like Florida.
Wow.
And at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, here he came, Pop DeGarmo, sporting a new hat, which was nice, as did Chris. And he was live from the Jersey Shores, Marty. And then at 2 p.m., along came, get this, Red Redfern. He wasn't late. He changed his time, so I believe to accommodate a couple of things. Number one, his boat issues.
Right. He wanted to get to a certain destination, so he focused on moving the boat to where he wants to get it. That was one reason.
All right, from point to point. And the other reason was Mafus got loose and had his 11 a.m., which was Red's normal slot. So that's what we call family. That's what we call a team. That's what we call a movement. And then at 4 p.m., along came Confor. And then at 8 o'clock, get ready. And if that lineup wasn't enough for you guys, guess who's coming to dinner or breakfast or lunch, depending on where you are. That's right. It's that dynamic trio. That's a matter of opinion. From somewhere in Tampa Bay, Florida, you guessed it right. RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Yeah.
Is that why you call it a trio? Because it's three of us?
Excellent guess. That you do well on that stuff. That's good.
I don't know why I think of us as a duo, but you're right. Ollie's
Wait a minute. It's RobLynn and Ollie. What does that make it? 1, 2, 3.
3.
We like that. And
Okay.
Mrs. Calabash makes 4.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's talk about the Ollie, the Wonder Dog rules briefly for for the game, for the contest. Where's Ollie Boy virtual background contest? Well, you folks know the rules. Lynn will ring the bell, Grandma Bobby's cowbell, and then she will highlight one of your chat comments, and away we go. And as Ralphie Boy Cramden from the Honeymooners says, to the moon, Alice, to the moon. And we have a couple of announcements. Now, we've shortened the announcements in the O-trim fashion here in English. We're tonight, just for tonight, because we've got a power-packed evening planned for you guys. With we'll get to the topic in just a minute. So the announcements are trimmed. Suffice it to say, we are fine. So we don't need to pile on announcements for you guys. Oliver Fonte
Happy
said
birthday,
that.
Marcian.
Levi Mama Bolo says happy birthday to the one and only Marcian Hemaboo.
The dancing queen.
All right, the rest concerns your OES situation and what you're doing to cement your place in history. And we've kind of beat this one a little bit. We beat that drum quite a bit. So we know you know where we are on that subject, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to cement your place in history, and you're in the right place at the right time to do just that. Please pray for all those who may be ill or having been in an accident for their quick and complete recovery. Also, please pray for Ash Mafara, his lovely wife, and their handsome young men, as well as the tech, media, and support teams around the globe for their good health and safety. All right, let's get after it. Here we go. Tonight's topic is an OES Q&A. This is something a group of us felt this is probably a pretty good idea. Let's have a Q&A since we're standing at the foot of this mountain right now. So we've invited some special guests with special information for all of us. They're known globally as one Mr. Francis Tay of sunny Singapore, as the one and only Tina says, and and Miss Christie Chong, formerly of Malaysia. I believe that's her home country, currently in Singapore. If I got that wrong, Francis, let me know, or Christy, please let me know. I think I got it right. And then we have Chris Tiozon of the southern part of the Philippines. That's Chris. And then we have the one and only Teng Menor of the Philippines, now residing in sunny California, mostly sunny California. This esteemed foursome of leaders is here to answer whatever questions any of you might have. However, and this, correct me if I'm wrong on this, all of you, if you have a support question that you have the ticket in now, hold back on asking the question if you don't mind, and let's be patient a little bit. We've got a day or so here to wait wait for the question to be answered by our support team. That's our wish, on behalf of Lynn and myself, as well as our team, our family of Q&A folks for tonight. And remember one thing, one family, one team working together for the better good of all of humanity. Hello, Cecil Weir. And one massive movement, and certainly, without a doubt, one on passive. All right, that was 9 minutes. We were 6 minutes late, not too shabby.
Not bad.
So we'd like to bring on, without further ado, our esteemed panel. Let's start ladies first, please.
All righty.
And we're bringing in Christie Chong. Hello, Christie. Glad you're here.
Oh, for some reason it's
She's
dark.
muted.
No, I brought her in,
Oh,
but it's dark. We'll bring in the men now. Maybe she'll work on her stuff.
all right. Let's bring in Mr. Francis Tay of sunny Singapore.
Hello,
There
Francis.
he is.
Welcome.
And we have Mr. Christie Chong of usually sunny Philippines, usually. And Mr. Teng Menor of usually sunny California. All right. Christie, are you able to hear us?
She's still
She's
very
muted.
She's still very dark. Did you guys get a hold of her to tell her to put the light in front of her? No? Did she get your message? Maybe she got
Yeah, I sent.
Yeah, really dark. But you guys look great, like nice and bright.
All right, well, we can get started and have Christy hop on.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
that's fine.
All right. So, those of you who have any questions, or do you guys want to make any sort of an opening remark, Francis?
Oh, thank you again for inviting us back here. It's always a pleasure to be with you in the morning in Singapore, and also in Philippines. Thank you.
All righty. How about you, Mr. Chris? Any
Hi.
opening remarks?
Yes. Yeah. Can you hear me? Fine.
Very well.
You are Lima chicken, as we
Yes.
used to say in here. Wow.
Yeah. It's morning here. 12 hours ahead of you guys and ladies. I'm Chris, residing in the southern region of Philippines, which is in Mindanao. I joined ONPASSIVE in April 2021, and I am mentored by Teng Menor, who is in this panel. I'm a fellow Filipino based in San Ramon, California, and I'd like to share furthermore just a little bit. He shaped me to be confident in speaking in webinars like this by accepting the role as co-host in past webinars in English Filipino, of which Brother Tang invited international speakers starting March 2021. I remember Marty DeGarmo, Charles Osong, and has been participated once or more by Terry Ocho, Peter Hauhe, Ant J. Han in Germany, and even Bill Musk. He didn't even. He just didn't showed himself as usual. And Marcian Haimabu, while she was driving. Marcian, happy birthday. And Mertlin Butler, hi, shout out. And also Christie Chong. And plenty to mention. Now I'm delighted to be with you all here in RobLynn Live. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds good. And we'd like to first say thank you to Yasmin Kistan. She has sent along a super sticker, and we're very grateful for that, Yasmin.
Thank you,
We
guys.
love you, and thank you again for that. And it looks like Christy's trying to come in.
We see her.
There she is. That's a little brighter
Wow,
than
much
before.
very good.
Oh, that's killer. That's great,
Oops,
Christy.
she was good. She got dark all of a sudden.
Okay, let's go with it for now.
Oh, she knows how to make herself bright. She was just bright. Christy, you were just bright. Try to go back to the way you were. We actually saw you originally. Try and see if you can go back to that. That'd be great. Can she hear? Christy, can you hear us?
She's muted.
Oh, can you unmute? You can't unmute.
Okay.
No. So we'll go to Teng Menor in the meantime. Yeah, Teng.
Greetings to everyone. This is Teng from San Ramon, California. And I would like to thank Chris for accepting the challenge to be my co-host on the first broadcast that we have. Happy to be with you all. Thank you for inviting me. And RobLynn, there is never no. I'll never take no as an answer with RobLynn Lin.
Oh,
Thank you very much to be with you.
thank you so much.
That's very kind of you, Tang. And I see Christy. Christy, according to StreamYard, it says that you chose to mute yourself. Can you hear us?
You'll have to unmute.
You have to unmute from your end.
Well, let Christy kind of figure it out. In the meantime, we can resume. I'm sure she can figure it out.
Okay. Let's see how we're doing on questions. Why don't you scroll for questions, and I will say hello to some folks. Claire's here, David's here, Yin Yang 444 is here, Cena's here, and can't keep up with
let's see. Let's go to John Barilla's comment, which I think is a good one. And John Barilla says, hello to absolutely everyone on here tonight. Q&A is not for support questions, OES questions only.
All right.
Thank you for that, John. That's going to help. Let's stay away from questions that you normally would go to support for, okay? So let's go ahead and start the Q&A session. So if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. I believe I saw one earlier. Here it is. When is the upcoming corporate webinar? That's from Shaket Oslo. Anybody can take that.
Anybody have the inside track on that?
Anybody know something that nobody else knows?
I know. Log into your back office.
Yes, because none of us know when that corporate webinar will be. It might be this week. Do you guys think it might be this week? I think it.
All right. The opinions expressed here are strictly those of panelists and Lynn and
No.
myself. We really don't know when it is specifically. As soon as we know, we'll pass it along because we have the chauffeur of the South, the blaster outer in chief, Ms. Nakamoto here, and I'm sure she'll get that information out when we have it.
Yep.
So
good
for now, we
question.
don't know to answer your question, but that's a very good question.
All right. I'm looking for any questions, or it could be a comment. It could be a comment that we might want to discuss. Best platform for inclusive globally. Keep it up. Love you, RobLynn. Thank you, Yasmin, for that. We have
Thank you. Appreciate it.
and we have a super sticker from our supporter, Francis Tay.
Thank you, Francis. Very kind of you.
We
We
appreciate it
appreciate you.
very, very much. We have Amy saying, great group this evening. Thank you. People waving hello. Let's see. Any questions?
A lot of hellos. We need some questions. Come on, bring it, bring it, bring it.
Marty would probably know, says Jerry Nix.
Yeah, he might be sandbagging that one, Jerry. And I hope you knew earlier today I was kidding and that's why I put a LOL about the chopped liver comment. So
it was a
please,
joke.
that was all in good fun for my friend from the Houston area.
All right. And John Barilla has our first question. He says, my evil twin wants to know, why do we have to have more than one wallet, and how many are there?
You want to go with that one, Chris? We have
I'll pass the ball to our so-called Shifu, Kung Fu Master of OES Asia Pacific.
Master Tay.
We only have one wallet, but in the wallet there's a few compartments. So we have the non-withdrawal compartment, we have the withdrawal compartment, and as well as the balance, current balance, where you can withdraw or we can transfer to your own bank account. Only one wallet.
All right, one wallet. And we have Tina Go here, our supporter and friend.
A super sticker from sunny Singapore from Miss Tina Go. Thank you, Tina. Very kind to you.
Very nice.
We love you a bunch.
We're happy, we are happy you're here.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so let's go to our question here. Let me see where it
goes. Does Christie still need to unmute herself, or can you unmute?
No, she has to unmute herself. It's a control you have, Christie. You'll have to figure out how to unmute yourself. Okay, so the first question we have here is from Miriam, and Miriam Newmark in Mexico. She says, question, what is the difference between total clicks and unique clicks in OTrim? What is the difference between total clicks and unique clicks in OTrim? Who wants to take that?
Okay, Tang, go ahead.
Okay, what I have learned is that total click means when they click to that link, they totally went all the way in. Okay, that's a total click. But when you say the unique click, or let me see, I have it the other way. The unique click is when they come in and there's, for some reason, they did not proceed all the way. So it's not something that is a complete click that they went ahead and look at the products or the solutions, what they have inside that business center.
Okay.
All righty.
Does anybody want to chime in on that one, or is that enough? Are we good? Thank you very much. Let's go on to the next question, which is, hold on, gotta scroll. Here we go. And the question is,
Tell us the best way to engage our OES AI engagement, please. That's an interesting question. Who's up for that one? Tell us the best way to engage our OES AI engagement.
Is that clear to you guys? If not, we can ask her
Please.
to elaborate.
The best way to engage is to log in every day, every moment when you are free, to visit your own business center. This OES is our own individually. You are the business center owner, you need to visit your own shop because you need to make business, you need to make income. If you don't open the OES door, how does a customer come in, right? How do you entertain or serve the customer? So that's the best way to go in. That you go to the shopping mall. The shopping mall is always open. Is your OES open? Do you log in?
Okay. Anyone else want to chime in on that, or are we good? All right, let's go to the next question, which is...
This comes from Amy January. All right, Amy. To buy the products coming, are we only going to buy with our wallet, or will charge cards be acceptable too? Excellent question. Excellent.
Again, to buy the products coming, are we going to buy with our wallet only, or are we going to be using charge cards?
Chris?
Yes, I would think so because upon observing the marketplace, which I'm currently hovering on the marketplace, and when I go there, when I click O Connect, which is the available product. As we know, it's still on trial version. We get it now. Then I click the get it now. Then the subscribe now button is clickable, and when we see that, it will present to us the um, um, different ways to payment options. And currently, it is checked, and the box is checked on wallet balance 10 credits, as everyone can see. And below, we can choose a net called network, which we see some um, uh, um, card symbols there. And the other option would be BitPay. Okay, so I hope that helps. Just explore your OES. As Francis mentioned, it's and Rob earlier, it's a plethora of information for us to know about.
Right. It's a good
Thank you very
idea
much.
to. It's a very good idea to log in regularly, go to the marketplace, and check things out. It's things are changing. I would say hourly, if not by the minute, and certainly daily. So it's a good idea to check these things out for yourself. And there's good information. And as Chris says, there are the different cards listed there, as well as I think Bitcoin may have been last listed there, or whatever digital
It is
currency.
BitPay. Yes, BitPay. It's termed BitPay now.
Okay. All right. That's good information for sure. Let's see if we. Oops. I was going to try to bring in
Oh.
Christie.
Oh, she disappeared. She's trying to come in. Christie Chong is still trying. So hopefully she will get in. She's not giving up.
Okay. Harry had a question back up the ways, and then he did a follow up. See if we can find that question.
All right. It's going to be here. Sukumar, I think, is next.
Okay. Here's Harry now. There's one.
But I'm good in order.
In order. Okay. Sukumar.
So
And Mr. Biswas says in the OES panel, there are 4 promotional video links, 3 for O Connect and 1 for O Mail. For new users, which link should we forward or should I forward? That's an excellent question. Man, oh man.
mm-hmm.
I would I would start with the Omail, which will give you intro to other products. But if you're gonna start with Oconnect right away, it is something that is more specific, and for someone that doesn't have any idea about Oconnect, that will be a hard to follow through. But if you introduce the one in Omail, which is it describes to you exactly what are those in that link, the customer or your prospect will have a better idea what on passive is all about. Then if he gonna follow through, he got interested, he could dive in more to other products like Oconnect.
All right. Thank you, Teng. Anyone else want to add anything to that?
I agree with Teng. Oh, the 4 product actually you can try anyone, but the one with the last one with the OMIL or OES is a very good spread out explanation about what the OES are about. So for your friend, because you are also considered as a newcomer, to explain is very hard. Let the AI, let the video explain. Is simplify your journey. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Teng. And Christie, for some reason, the message we're getting, if you can hear us, is that somehow from your end, your mic is muted. Can you see the microphone with a line through it in the top of what you're looking at?
So it's a setting that you have to do probably on your computer that allows the audio, is my guess. So we'll try, hopefully she can figure that out. In the meantime, we have Jillian with a question.
Jillian says, I have a question, please. If we send out to a few people on our list a promotional email saying, for example, about a new revolutionary home-based business, reply to this email, do we send it via our O-mail or Gmail? That's another good question. What say you, panel?
You want to repeat it again?
Sure. If we send out to a few people on our list a promotional email saying, for example, we have a new revolutionary based business, reply to this email, or how do we send it? O-mail or Gmail?
Chris?
Oh, so um, she is having that template already. A new revolutionary home-based biz reply to this email. So she can write it on her Gmail and copy paste that long URL. And I've learned through the trainings of Francis that we could trim that long link, which is basically ugly, and turn it into a vanity. So you can customize it in your name. So in your custom name if you'd like. Um, so that's it. And if you can do that in your email, sending it out through Gmail, why not?
Okay.
So either Gmail or O-mail, right? Is the option. I guess that was
Yes,
the question.
Yeah. If you if
yeah.
you send it, if you use a template inside your OES, you don't need to do anything, right? Uh, just send the customer email address, whether is it Gmail, Yahoo, or other email platform, right? But from your side, it's Omail that you send out.
Mhm.
All right. That sounds good.
Did you want to say anything, Chris? You were going to say something.
Yeah, I do agree. It's since your contacts know you already, so so that's it. Thank you very
Okay,
much, Francis.
Thank you
Yeah, and
both.
with that template, that they marry well together, the OMail and the template. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. Good answer, guys.
Okay.
And we have another question.
I'm trying to go in order. So we did
Okay.
just this one, right? Yeah. So we did Jillian. So next one we have is Harry Bretschneider.
Hi, Harry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Harry says, I have 34 users, and in OES, it shows the number 34 in the bracket. Well, that's good stuff. But the user list only displays 26. Where is the rest of my list? So I have 34 users in the OES, and the number 34 shows. I think you have this issue too. But the user list only displays 26. Where's the rest?
If all these 34 in the bracket is a founder, then you are okay, you are safe. Otherwise, you can go to the ofounder.net to double check whether this 34 is in your team. Right? But in the OES, we are still in the process of gathering all the data and testing the system. So sometimes the number doesn't give you the full details. So just stay calm. Things is okay.
All right. Good to know. Good information for sure.
Okay.
Staying calm is not a bad thing.
Not at
I
all.
wasn't very calm tonight with my mouth issues, etc. But in
Welcome,
general,
Angela Lalande says, welcome to our guest from Singapore. Thanks for coming and many blessings.
very nice. Very nice.
And John advises us, folks, it's great if you know what's in the OES, but think of a question, even if you know the answer, that someone might not know. Ask a question.
All right, John, thank you for that input.
Let's go to the questions.
Okay, Harry, we hope that answered your question satisfactorily.
And we go on to the next question, which is from Noel Morrison.
All right. Noel says, good night and good evening. And the panel, my question is, 2 of my wife's accounts are not accessible. We tried everything. We even contacted support. What can we do? Should I take that one and mention that I may be able to help?
Sure.
Okay. If that's okay, panel, I'll step in for that one. No, the best way to do that for now, since you didn't get the answer you needed from support, is to write to us at RobLynn Live at gmail.com. RobLynn Live at gmail.com, and I'll take a look at both of the accounts, and I'll log in, which is the best way to do it. Try to log in, and likely I can figure out what's going on. So hopefully that'll be a shortcut for you. And I will check our email tonight. I wasn't available to check it during the day due to some medical issues, but I will check it tonight. You have my word on that. And everyone else, if I've missed you in contacting you back, I will get back to you tonight.
And be sure when you contact us that you explain the exact error message that you're getting when you try to do what you're trying to do, so that we can kind of analyze the situation. So don't just say, I can't get in or something big like that. Be as specific as you can be.
Which means if you get a red blurb up on the top of your screen when you try to log in that says invalid credentials, that's an easy fix. So let us know what those situations are, and we'll jump on it.
Thank you. And Willow says, remember that we are still in beta mode in OES, so we need to expect delays, things taking a little longer, etc.
All right, thank you. That's sage advice by our lady, Miss Willow.
Definitely.
Thank you, Willow.
And next we have Fiona Chotes.
Fiona says, hello, everyone. I was sent an affiliate link, and it was confirmed that it was sent successfully. But the recipient, it sounds like you sent one, but the recipient still has not received it. Is that an occurrence that is being looked at?
Yes, I believe the company is aware of that not everybody's receiving it. So hang in there, give it a couple days. What say you, Francis, Teng, or Chris on that? Anything to say?
Let me share you my personal experience. I sent affiliate link using my Yahoo, I'm using my Gmail and Omail. It will say on the top right, email sent successfully. But if you go back to all those inboxes, it's not there. You know, it came the next day. It was there. So sometimes if you send it through Gmail, sometimes Gmail just doesn't accept an email. So, but it was there. The only difference I have is, of course, when you look at your inbox right after you send, if it says email sent successfully, you are expecting that it's in the inbox. So if I check my other email, it's not there. So my my patients count that we are all in the process of updating, stabilizing all these products that we have and all these platforms that we have. So just be patient. They're working tirelessly for us to have a above market value digital solution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teng.
Good information.
And
Teng.
we have, thank you so much. And Willow says, I have 8 accounts that Chris forwarded to Ash for us because we do not have OMail access. Ash told us that the condition will be fixed when we move into the new OES system. So basically, they're asking us for just a little bit of patience. Things are going to be okay. Chris says he has the 40-second like button clicked on RobLynn Live. Thank you very
All right.
much. We appreciate you giving us thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you very much. Hello, Elizabeth McPhee.
Hello, Elizabeth. We're glad you're here.
And Sarah says, can I have the Gmail address again for RobLynn? It is the name of our show, so it's pretty easy. RobLynn Live at gmail.com. So it's meant to be easy for all of you. It's RobLynn Live at gmail.com.
And just as a point of information, we have 2 computers in the house, and those Gmails, the RobLynNlive at gmail.com, goes to both computers. So both logged into that. And if I don't answer you right away, I'm sure I'll get a nudge or maybe an elbow to get on that. So do write to us. You're more than welcome to. And then I'll try to call back. So give us the phone number as well, or a WhatsApp number, or whatever else things are out there where you can call, where it doesn't cost anybody anything.
Are we going to do the Where is Ollie contest?
We better get after it right now because we still have, 22 questions, which are coming up, and we will hit them all. But let's show where Ollie might be.
All righty.
And
so we'll be
let's
right
go
back
to the
with
side.
you.
This is the Where's Ollie virtual background. He appears to have some goodies there for him to eat. I don't see any wine or whiskey. So he's going alcohol free at the moment, unless that rice or porridge or pie or whatever has some alcohol in it. So there you have the background. And Grandma Lynn will ring Grandma Bobby's bell.
Minu's here. She's late, but as we say, you're never late when it comes to RobLynn Live. I almost said Unpassive. Wanda Kelsey says we have 120 likes at 44 minutes after the hour.
Not too shabby. So give the, what were we doing?
Panina says, let the panel answer the questions. Why not ask a question, even though you know the answers? Ask a question that someone else might not know. Try it. And please don't just answer the question. That would be better if we go ahead and let the panel answer the questions. So we got quite a few questions lined up, a lot. So why don't we go ahead and go to those questions? There's a lot of questions.
All right.
So let's go to...
We talked about Noel. No.
Done.
Okay. Diona Chotes. Here's Diona saying, I sent out an affiliate link.
No,
Oops.
we did
that. Already know the answer to that one.
So we'll go to
Willow. We know the answer to that one. Oh, no. When you send invites to friends and when you have ads asking for sign-ins, you need to watch the back office and your OMail through OTrim so you know where, when, and who your new users are. Another great reason to keep logging into the OES.
When you send invites to friends and when you have ads asking for sign-ins, you need to watch the back office and your own mails through OTRIM. So you will know where, when, and who your new users are. And I think Francis was explaining that when someone signs up with your link, you get a notification. You want to explain that, Francis?
Yeah, when someone sign up in your affiliate link that you send out, once they have registered, in your OES right at the right hand corner, the bell notification, there will be a notification for you that someone had came into your ecosystem. Go and check that. No?
All right.
Excellent answer, as usual. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And here we go on to a question from Melanie Marcano.
Before I read that, or you read that,
Oh.
let's see if Christie.
Wait, we got to do the background. We almost forgot.
We did the background. You didn't ring the bell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man, oh man, it's crazy here in Tampa Bay.
Okay. So we don't want to forget the contest. So this is the Where is Ollie contest, and we're going to do a quiet contest where you make the guesses in the chat. We won't be reading them because we do have this Q&A going on right now. But I'm going to
It'll be a silent.
Where is Ollie
contest.
contest? Yeah, silent. And then Davina will keep track and she'll know who guessed correctly and she will comment with the right answer. All right, so here we go with the bell. You can make your comments after I highlight a comment from the chat. And here we go. All right, and the comment that I'm going to highlight is the one from Sanjeev Bhattacharjee. He says, hello, everyone, and you guys can make your guesses now. Let's see, just check and see who's the first person to guess. And then we can go on to the silent contest.
I can guess without looking.
You think it's going to be...
No, I have no idea. It could be.
Okay, here's the first guess, and it is from none other than Larry Lund.
Lori Lund saying Italy. All right. Could be with the houses on the mountains.
Yes, could be.
All right. So there's our first guess, and Lynn will highlight some of the other guesses as we go. And Christie, did you find that tab where you can click on the microphone that has a line through it?
Because we can't unmute you because your setting is on mute. It's from your side, so you'll have to figure out how to enable audio. But in the meantime, I know you're trying and we're praying that you can get it. Yes. But in the meantime, let's go to Melanie Marcano's question.
All right. And Mel says, I know I'm doing the right thing, but for some reason it just does not work. I clean my yes, I remember. I clean my cache. I clean my cache frequently, and I am one in my OES back office a lot. Maybe because my laptop is too old or something else. What say you, panel?
Clean my cache. Did she finish her question? I don't think she finished her question. We'll look for the rest of her question. In the meantime, let's go on to Daphne. Daphne says,
at first we were told to keep money for all, save up money for all products, but now will we have to buy every product separately? Go ahead, panel. Do we have to buy each product or each solution separately?
We have to buy each product separately because not everybody can afford all the products. So only buy what you can afford. It's not fair for someone that is buying something that they cannot afford. So the company, as was so smart to figure out, say, why don't I, for your commitment, okay, so you weren't gonna have any gripes, let us be fair, I will put that $97 back. So you have no reason why you cannot activate the product when we launch. Now, I like to have it separately because I will only buy what I need and the rest I'll sell it in my business center.
Thank you. Anybody want to add to that?
I think the reason why we have so many products coming, as well, we have 2 or 3 of the wallet compartment is in the event that you do not have enough money, yeah, the AI will be bringing you a lot of customers in your organization. They will be buying, right? When they buy, you will be getting commission, and when this commission stack up, you can use this commission to buy more product for yourself. So just become you are in it to win it. Don't worry.
Not to worry. Ash has our back, big time.
Thank you.
Christie, are you able to hear us? Hello, Christie. Christie Chong.
She's in, but for some reason the image is black, but she's unmuted. Can you speak, Christie? Say something to us. Okay, so she's
She
not.
did say that the signal in her area is not very good.
Where is she? Is she in what?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Alrighty. So let's go on to Daphne Armani.
Okay, Daphne says, hi, team. At first, we were told to keep money for all.
Oh, sorry.
That was already in.
Sorry about that. Okay, now we go on to Sadananda Das. Question, individually add or verbal add? What does that mean? Individually add or verbal add? Could you explain what that means? We don't quite understand you. Maybe use more words to describe your question, and we'll come back to you, okay?
All right.
And we have now Diona Chotes.
Here's a correction. I sent out an affiliate link yesterday, but the recipient still has not received it as of today. Is that being looked at? Let me throw this one in there for the panel. Is it possible that went to her spam? Is that possible? Whether it be an Omail, Gmail, or Yahoo?
Yes.
Okay.
That's possible.
Well, let's see. Diona, I would, if you don't mind, check with your friend or associate or neighbor or whoever that you sent out the link to, and see if they wouldn't mind checking their junk mail or spam. That'd be where I would start with that one.
All right. Thank you, Diona. Next, we have Pam Krawick.
And here's Pam saying, I still struggle sending emails from my OES. The chatbot says it's an issue with my server. So I copy and paste. It works well with Gmail and my regular email service provider. Well, that's good stuff. She has her own fix.
So she just can't send emails from her own mail, is what you're saying, right?
Right.
Anybody want to add to what we said? I mean, is there some response you folks have for her?
Anyway, it's not a question. It's a good feedback for us to learn.
Okay.
Right. That's for
So
sure.
thank you very much, Pam.
Thank you. We have Marianne Weberg here.
How could a sign up go from the user site and change to contacts? How could a sign up from the user site and change to contacts?
No. How could a sign up go from the user site and change to contacts? Does anybody understand her question?
You can't change contacts.
Maybe
The contact is if you want to change your own details, is in the profile. Just go to my profile and edit your contacts information.
All right. So if you need to change information, do it through the profile, Marianne. Thank you for your question.
All right, good answer.
Here's a question from Jerry Nix.
Jerry Nix, Mr. Radio. Okay, here's one. Which is the best to send out? Your affiliate link or one of the generic links? What say you, panel? Go ahead.
Both are the same. A link is a link. Now you are in the OES system. You had my affiliate link as well as my link. Yeah, the affiliate link is actually your email, the template that you send out, where the link is encoded inside the template, right? If you don't want to show the website or video, you just send out that email to people. But my link where the company give you sample video they created for you to sign up. So both are also a link. They go to your same sign up registration page.
So the sign up page pops up at the end of the videos as well as at the immediately with the affiliate link, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate the question, brother.
All right. Melanie says, for the question I asked earlier regarding the O Connect tryout practice webinar, I had no choice but posted it in front of my friends. Sorry, I had to do so.
That's pretty much a statement.
Okay. Thank you for that. We have purification.
Tario, my question is, how can I unmute the participant in my webinar I'm hosting? I tried clicking the mic, but it's unresponsive.
Okay.
I'll yield to the panel. I happen to know that answer, but it's up to you guys. Go ahead. How can I unmute the participant in my webinar I'm hosting? I assume that's an O Connect. I tried clicking the mic, but it's unresponsive.
Chris?
Yeah, you just have to refresh the page once or twice, so that mute unmute general mic button on that left corner, upper left corner of that window or connect window. So it's sometimes grayed out. I observed that, but you just refresh the page so that all the participants in your session would have their mic on their devices and unmute themselves.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And the next question we have.
This is Penina's statement. She says, if your users
don't know your team, means they need to become an affiliate and sign the NDA.
If your users don't show on your team, it means they need to become an affiliate and sign the NDA. Is that true, panel?
First of all, is if they are already signed up in the ecosystem, then they are in your organization, right? If they want to share the company's software, or they want to share the OES to the world, to their friend, to the relative, then they need to have a link to share. To have the link, they need to click on the become an affiliate by signing the NDA, and they are given the link, my link, affiliate link.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you. David Rosowski has the next question, and David asks,
will we be able to transfer our email contacts? I assume he means from other email platforms to OMail. Good question. Good question. So if he has 200 contacts in his Yahoo or 250 in his Google contacts, can those be transferred to OMail as contacts?
Well, at this point, we don't have that capability, but the team has been working how to make that straighten out. So at this point, we don't have a clear direction how we do that. So as long as we don't have that instruction, I will wait for the team to give us a clear direction how we're gonna do that. But for now, I could say we are still in the process of going into that. So just be patient.
All right, excellent reply.
thank you. And next one we have
You already had
Melanie. She
All
says,
right.
mine shows pending. OES is recognizing that I had sent it. That's what her observation is.
But that will only be pending, correct me if I'm wrong, panel, for 72 hours, right? unless it was sent from a Gmail or a Yahoo or a Proton. Is that right?
If
Okay.
you use the template to send out to your invites, the reason why it's pending is that the other party have not opened the email or your own mail invites, so it's pending for 72 hours. You need to just call them to follow up. Otherwise, the pending after 72 hours, the data will disappear.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I have had that happen a number of times where someone waited past the 72 hours, and I went ahead and sent it out to them from a Gmail, and they received it. And obviously, they have time to answer it. So
Yeah. So if you want to send out your link, but you don't want to have the 72-hour limit, what we recommend is you can send the link without using the template, and don't use the invite link button. Just copy your link, put it into your email or messenger or Telegram, WhatsApp, or wherever you're sending it. Then you won't be having to follow that limit of 72 hours. So that's something it's a personal choice that you make. Next, we have Deborah Shaw, and she says, I still can't access OMail in any account. I assume it's going to appear once the OES OMail is updated, as was previously stated months ago. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely correct.
All
I
right.
have an account. I have an account. My main account is also have an old mail problem. Yeah, but it's coming soon. Our old mail the new version will come. So just stay calm.
That's right. And I think John Barilla has shared that he's also in the same boat. So he's waiting patiently. We believe the new version will probably take care of any of those types of issues. Right. Next, we have Susan Gungan Singh.
Gungan Singh. All right. Good evening. I have a question. Which do we send out first? The introduction email, then our link?
Well, if you send out the invite link, if you choose to use it, there's a email, like a letter that goes with your link. It's attached to it. So it comes together at the same time. Anybody else want to add to that?
Yeah, I think Lynn, you have answered it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And let's see, next up we have, after Susan, we have the one and only Miss Olive Tom. Question, notice that on the first of the 4 videos, there is an option given directing a potential user to the website. If they do, will they still be under us since they've been redirected? That's an excellent question. Go ahead, fellas, and lady, if you're able to speak now, Christie.
Website, if they do, will they still be under us?
Yeah, from now on, if you have my link and the affiliate link in your OES system, anything that you send out to your friend or invites you send out, all these promotional items have already encoded your affiliate link. So you can rest assured that it go to your organization.
Thank you. So in other words, what all of this is referring to is when you see that in the letter it says, or in the writing it says unpassive.com. So people worry that the prospect or the lead is going to click unpassive.com and be given to that location. You know what I'm saying? But they're not. Even though it says unpassive.com, if the person clicks unpassive.com, they'll be taken to you, not to, it still leads to you, is my point. Even though it looks like it's unpassive.com, it's actually your link. So it's all figured out for us so that you can, like you said, you rest assured if you're using your affiliate link or my links, all of them lead to you. Anybody that clicks that link and signs up is going to be in your organization or your network.
Correct.
Nice.
So isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
All right. Next, we go on to Cecil.
Okay, and Cecil says, do you want to sign that back to
Yeah.
him?
Cecil Stephanie said he opened his link and sent friends the invite, but they didn't get it yet. So he said, I tried to use my affiliate link to send to friends. Nothing yet. I was wondering why. So I think there's people are saying that there's a delay in getting the link. So just kind of be patient for a couple days. Probably we'll work it out soon. Does any one of the panelists want to add to that? I think it's just waiting for a bit.
Yes, it is related to what Brother Teng mentioned earlier. Yeah.
Just wait a bit.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Right. I have to go back. Oh, thank you very much to Colonel Daniel Lee.
Colonel Lee is our favorite auctioneer. We're glad you're here, Colonel Lee, and thank you. Thank you for what you do. Appreciate it,
right.
and what you do for ONPASSIVE. And I do see you on quite a few webinars and chats, and that's the way to stay connected. So thanks for doing that.
Thank
Means
you.
a lot.
Thank you very much. And we have, I see that everybody's been guessing, and let's scroll up. I know Davina just announced the winner.
Oh, look who popped in. Say hi.
Ooh, Marty DeGarmo is here. Welcome.
Welcome, Marty. I like that.
Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, that's a beautiful hat.
Okay, wait, I gotta show the hat. Can you do it again? Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, that truly are the colors of ONPASSIVE, and it really
That's
Alan.
the best. That's the clearest one I've ever seen, by far.
Especially when you're talking about embroidery, it's usually kind of blurry, Marty. When they
Yeah, I think because the stitch is so tight, it really came out nice, real nice.
the special embroidery machine, right? We were saying
Right, Allen Sports has a better machine than the lid stores. It's more detailed, and the needles,
It's
and it
super-
takes many needles for each color.
super fine needles. Yeah.
You
So
could
that's
tell.
what we
Very
use,
nice.
and that's who we're referring everybody to that wants to purchase a hat. So, and they do shirts as well.
If you want it, you order on your own. We don't get anything out of it, just to let you know. But it's a website that we use that is a online merchant, right? And we look up under Allen Sports Decoration, ALLAN Sports Decoration. You can find it just by Googling that. It'll take you to the site, and there's a contact form. You can ask someone to get back to you, and just tell them what you want.
And we've had hats through them, not that we purchased, but other global ambassadors have purchased that have gone everywhere from Turkey to Australia to Hawaii with Daniel Violet. Good stuff, and they're very reliable. I've known them 40 years. They used to be in the sporting goods business as well, and they closed that when the big box sports places came out. And now all they do is embroidery, and they can do screen printing too if you have the artwork. No problem at all. Like if you want to put your QR code somewhere on a shirt, I know a few people have done that on the back of shirts, and we've gotten a lot of good response that the QR code on the back of the shirts is very popular. Very popular.
Yeah, right.
So Marty, just to bring you up to speed, I don't know if you've been listening, but we've been answering questions. I think we've answered about 30 so far, and we have another 12 to go. So we're glad you're here, brother.
And in the meantime, let's get the answer out for the background, and that is?
The background is a beautiful Cinque Terre. I said that wrong, I'm sure. Marty, if you're Italian, you probably know the correct pronunciation. Known for wines and olive oils. Ooh. Lemon tree anchovies, no thank you, and colorful houses and fishing boats.
Wow.
Marty, do you know the correct pronunciation of that?
No, I'm not Italian, by the way. I'm French.
DeGarmo. I thought DeGarmo was.
But I do have it. The olive oil.
Oh, wait. Let me see that. What do you do with that? You drink it?
Every day. One tablespoon every morning.
How
On
does
an empty stomach.
How does it taste?
Tastes like crap.
Oh, what, bitter? Sour?
Yeah, it kind of burns going down a little bit. You can put lemon with it if you want.
Oh, okay.
Just don't
It's
put it.
very, 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 very good for you. Right
Oh,
now, I do intermittent fasting. I eat once a day, once every 24 hours, and I'm not hungry at all.
and you credit the olive oil
Well,
to
it
this?
helps definitely, yeah, and it's anti-inflammatory. It's beautiful. My joints and stuff are getting better every day. So
Oh, I could use that. I have kind of, achy.
make sure you get the yeah. It'll fix you up in a few days. No kidding. You got to do it on an empty stomach though. One tablespoon in the morning.
Oh, that sounds easy enough to do. Not hard at all.
So we've had, congrats to Lori, Judy, Frank, Dwayne, Brenda, Casey, Irena, Dr. Lee, Tang, Claire, Sarananda, Helene, Auntie Helen, John B., I assume that's Barilla or Butakas, David R., Nicholas, Patricia, and everyone else who got it right. All right, good stuff. Ollie, thanks you for your participation. And Cynthia Brown is
And
here.
we got questions. So
Okay.
since we last went through our questions, there's been a stack of more questions. Shall we go back to those questions?
Back to the questions. I will remove myself from chat.
All right. So let's go to the questions. We have one from. Oh, thank you to Gayling.
Gayling Matthews, thank you. Thank you for your service. Here's a salute out to you. And thank you for that super sticker. It's very kind, Gayling. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Much
it.
appreciated.
And we have a question from Ifra
Otto,
Ado.
is O-Tracker the one that brings customers when we subscribe it? Okay, where do the customers come from, I guess, with O-Tracker?
Is O-Tracker the one
That brings
that
customers.
brings customers?
No,
All right, Marty, go ahead.
no. O-Tracker will track where your customers are coming from. It doesn't get you customers, but it can pinpoint exactly where they're coming from, which is very good. Let's say you ask the company to drive traffic to a website. You're not a founder. You're somebody promoting a business, and you tell them to drive a website. They can go and watch it for a month and say, okay, I don't want to drive it there anymore because it's not a hot spot. You can find a hot spot in the world, then drive more traffic there, and it saves you money, and it definitely gives you a return on investment. Being able to do that is unbelievable, and it's going to be state of the art. So I definitely will be using it. Definitely,
We've already
it's a tool. It's a tool. Yeah.
and we've already gotten kind of a hint to how that's going to work with O-Trim, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's so trim on steroids.
That works for me. Good stuff. Good stuff. And
Thank you.
let's go on to another question while we're at it.
Amy, January.
I was under the understanding that if you didn't buy a certain product or solution, that the number generator would not pick you if you didn't purchase the product that the customer purchased.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
I don't want to be a hog though. You got three other people here.
Oh,
No, here's what happens. If somebody in your somebody on your team buys something, you get a commission. The difference is if you don't own it, you can't claim the commission.
But it still
So
goes.
it still goes. You'll see it. You'll see it in your little wallet, but you can't touch it. But that will drive people crazy, and they're going to buy it, right? So my opinion, what I would do, as you're making money. I'm not saying go mortgage your home. I'm saying as you build profit from the company, I would in turn buy everything that ONPASSIVE has to offer. Because anytime down the road, if somebody purchases something, if you own it, you will get the commission from it. It's just common sense. It's kind of building your business. That's exactly what I would do.
Good answer. Good stuff. Anyone else want to chime in on that? Francis, Chris? Hang
Yeah,
on.
I agree with Brother Marty. As long as you are an affiliate, right? Any customer that come through your organization, if they purchase a product, all the commission will go into your respective wallet, no? Whether is it a withdrawal wallet or non-withdrawal wallet, depending on what product you buy. No? So of course, our dear CEO say try to buy all the products if you can. If you have not enough credit, then hold on first. No? Hold on first until you have enough credit and you can buy all later. Then the credit that is in your non-withdrawal wallet, when you buy, it will be transferred to your withdrawal wallet.
It's sort of like having your own bank savings account, because if you can save up, and then when you have enough credit, you can buy whatever product you want, and you
Yeah,
will
this,
know
this
that.
is the only one platform in the world that the company do not flush your commission. It wait for you to have enough money and get back to the system. You know, the only one in the world.
In other words, Mr. Mufara is a generous man.
Very, very.
He's
Yeah.
he thinks about our interest and benefit all the time. We're very fortunate.
My understanding is that you cannot get a commission from a product that or from any of those platforms that you do not own, but it will still give you a chance that if you don't own the product, you still generate that fund and it goes to your non-withdrawal. So once you accumulated enough, and then you can go back and say, hey, I have enough on my funds, I'm gonna use that. So next time when someone else will buy, I'm gonna drive a commission. But if you don't own it, do not expect. But that is the encouragement to say, look, save that money, use that down the road, and I'll get the product, and then I'm gonna win. We all win.
Yeah, it's nice to be winners, isn't it? It's good stuff.
We're all winners because we're in on passive. I like it. All right. So next we go to Prasanta Biswas.
In the OES, when I click on my users tab, it shows 0, but in the dashboard, it shows the exact number. Can you please tell me, while I don't read that particular
He's just probably
writing,
yeah.
I would say,
He's asking why.
please-
Why is there a difference?
please tell me why.
Yeah. Anybody know that answer?
Yeah.
Great.
Listen, when somebody new comes into your organization, you will see it under my users. Okay, so for every month it clears. So say my users this month 3, my users this month 5, my user, and then the next month it goes out and comes back on the following month. So that's where you'll see it. Now it accumulates in your contacts, obviously, but it also depends on whether they click the affiliate link or they don't. Now, I'm recommending everyone that I share this business with to automatically do the affiliate link, because it doesn't make sense not to. It costs you nothing. So you click on, in fact, as I walk them through the sign up procedure, I say, okay, now you're in. I want you to go to the top of the page, click that button that says affiliate. Now, don't get nervous. You don't have to sell anything. This just gives the company and you the right to receive a commission if there is one. That makes everybody easy, and they all do it. Everybody will do it. Just make sure you walk them through it, because a lot of companies, especially that bad word MLM, if you want to be an affiliate, you got to pay extra. You have to buy a kit. It could cost $500,000. There's no games here. It doesn't make sense not to be an affiliate, because if your business grows, you want to get the commission. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. So that's just part of the process. But you will see it in that area where you have a new person, and they'll add it for the month, and the next month it starts over again.
Thank you. And I'd like to give Francis a chance to add to that, because I believe that's what Francis has been teaching all these months. Go ahead, Francis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That when you introduce your friend or your new customer to register in the OES the form, right? After they sign up or register, follow up and tell them to go and sign the NDA. And the next question will be, where is the NDA? Just click the become an affiliate. The drop down will be there. Let them sign up. So it's a very, very good position to be in as an affiliate. You don't need to share more. The little is more. Okay, just tell them to sign NDA. That's it, right? Let me answer the question of this my user. If you join in the early part of the on passive, currently it doesn't show those who have joined your organization, right? It is the system that haven't migrate together. So those old details, just leave it for a while. It is okay, no? But the new detail that the customer that joined after the old year started, like what Brother Mati has said, it will show up in your ecosystem, right?
All right. Thanks, Francis. Chris, did you want to add anything to that, or are we good with that for now?
Or anybody want to add?
Or anybody, Tang?
Yes,
Okay.
in
Okay.
my users, you can there's a drop down arrow. You can click not just explore on that all users. There's an option after that drop down. After clicking that, customers, affiliate, and free users. Well, down the road after a few weeks or months, going forward, just explore with that. Okay, that's what I like to add. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And we'll go on now to Sadananda Das.
Sarananda says or asks, Ash said one time on passive advertisement may need mouth to mouth among our inspirated friends.
Inspire.
Inspirated. I'm not sure what we're getting at there, other than maybe your close friends that you're trying to share with.
So he's asking whether unpassive ads may need mouth to mouth
Or face to face, maybe.
face to face.
That's a no, Marty.
No, you don't have to meet face to face. I believe in building relationships with people, but with the internet, I mean, you don't want to only go by face to face, because you have a whole globe that you can invite people. What I did was when we invited people, we created a group for these people to come to, so then we could build a relationship. But first, you want to throw a big net, right? That's what unpassive is going to throw a big net, and many people will be in that net, which is good. And then at that point, you can build a relationship with people. You start a club or whatever, and that's the best thing you could do. But don't narrow yourself to face to face. That's old school, and it'll take you forever to build any type of income doing it that way. That's my opinion, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And now we go on to Yvonne Mundi.
Yvonne Mundi, Dr. Mundi says or asks, am I allowed to edit my name in OES in the profile section?
Anything that you can edit, you can edit. What you can't edit, they won't let you anyway. So you can change anything. If it's something you can't do, you're not able to do it anyway. They won't let you. It won't.
Well, it's grayed out, isn't it, Marty? The sections where you can't change, like
yeah, it's frozen. It's frozen. Yeah, you can't do anything with it.
Okay, got it.
Pretty simple.
All right.
All right, let's see if we got any more questions.
We have 10 questions.
Oh no, we did that one already.
Okay.
Let's see. Just gotta scroll. Congratulations to all those who answered tonight's background successfully. Good job, you guys.
Good job.
You're welcome, Diona. Just thank you. And let me see if we got any more questions. Okay, here's one from Caleb Koo.
All right, Caleb. Can my friend who is not a founder, who signs up as an affiliate, can invite and sign up as his family or friends, as users or affiliates under them? Is there a limit to invitations?
No.
Well, that's the reason why you sign in the NDA so you can be an affiliate, and then you're gonna have affiliate link. Once you have that
Absolutely.
affiliate link, you have no limit where you can send that. You inspire everybody and let them sign in and follow through. Make sure they sign NDA and get that link so they can send that up
That's right.
to wherever they desire.
Unlimited. ONPASSIVE is unlimited.
No cap.
Unlimited. No cap. Anything you want to do. Remember, people will do what you do. So you sign the link, the NDA, express for them to do the same, and they will do that with their people, who will do it their people, who will do it. So it's very important to. That's the best way you can duplicate, especially in ONPASSIVE. It's the easiest way. Leverage what you do. Leverage everything you do.
All right, thank you.
Smart.
And we have Minu.
Who says she has a statement. I have 8 friends who registered and became affiliates. For the past 3 days, it shows 0 users / affiliates. Whereas before, I could see their names and date they registered. What say you guys? What say you, panel?
Only thing I can guess is she did it before the 1st of June, and they're not there because they're moved into the system. Remember, that refreshes. Every month that refreshes, like I said. So if she brought them in before June 1st, she's not going to see it as a new number. They're there, but they're just not where she could see it on that where I said. So user.
So will that refresh itself as the months go? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. When you log in, let me do it so I can make sure I'm saying the right thing. When you log in, okay, I'm logged in. When you log in, go and you're on the dashboard, go down to my user, and you will see on the right-hand side, at least on the PC, users joined this month. There'll be a number there. At the end of the month, the beginning of next month, it goes back to 0 again. But you can look at the dates of everybody on that page, or you could click the lines to the right of it, and it'll bring, you could go as many as 50 and look down at the dates, and you'll see when people joined. So yeah, it refreshes every month.
Thank you. Next question is from Harry Bretschneider.
Harry says, is there still a known issue with the shortened OConnect link created by OTRIM? We had an OConnect webinar and the OTRIM link gave us issues. I said to click on the raw link and it worked great. So that's to say, in OConnect, is there a problem with OTRIM at this point?
I haven't had a problem lately. Yeah, there was one originally, but I don't think so now. I mean, if you do, you have to tell somebody, but I haven't seen one in the last week or so, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've seen people using the trim link without a problem the last few days, so I think it's fine now, from what I can see.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to this panel here. There we go. I can see everybody.
All right, there's everybody.
It looks like Christie Chong kept trying and she just couldn't come in, you guys. Okay, here we hear.
She appeared earlier a while ago. She's
Maybe we try
yeah,
again. I feel bad
good to
for
see
her.
her.
Yeah, we love you, Christy. We try next time, okay? So Deborah Shaw says, Minu, my affiliate names disappeared too, even though it still shows the number of affiliates I have. So that's what, probably a temporary thing, you guys?
Everything is in the process of migration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you know your customer or a customer become affiliate or user, as long as they are in your ecosystem, in your OMIL, because anyone that joined it will also be informed that someone have joined your organization. Other than that, do not worry about whether the number is right or the name is there. So it's already in there. Just wait for the whole ecosystem to settle. Then we can address the issue later. Please note that we have more positive information in the OES than all this oatmeal problem or train problem. Because we are the future of internet. That one we had to embrace it. We are the future of internet. Not whether oatmeal is there or not. We are the future of internet. Let's bring this out to the people. If you don't show people that you are the future of internet, then how do people understand? Oh, this small problem, that small problem. Like our ONPASSIVE is going to help business owner or business to add value, right? To gain more competitive edge in the market. We are going to be the platform to help them. So we have to learn how this will happen, rather than my oatmeal got problem. All this, you have to start building your brand, building yourself in the marketplace. Right? All these small details we can sort out by later on ourselves. Don't think of one customer, think of the mass coming out. How are you ready? Right.
Okay. And while we're speaking with you, you want to explain about your OES Q&A, please?
We are going to host the O Connect session on Thursday, Singapore time, with Brother Teng and Chris for any more question that we have in lunchtime, Singapore on Thursday and Philippines.
Is that a webinar or in person?
O Connect.
O Connect. All right.
Yeah, the link will be given later on. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So because we know that some of the Asian, because most of the webinar is in the midnight, look at my eyes. Yesterday night I was there 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So we want to do it for the daytime, for people who are not available at the midnight.
We're in the same Francis. I also.
Like, wasn't it yesterday? You guys were on till 4 a.m. on a webinar.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel so bad for you guys. Oh, I tell you. Marty in the house is Gina Leva. All right.
We love to do it. Okay, it's our joy to do it.
Oh, you're just gonna have no sleep. But thank you. Very pretty hat, Marty, says Minu. She's noticed your hat.
Any updates you might have in the sandbag folder, Marty? Anything new that we need to blast out?
How much money you got? I'm just kidding. No. I can't even kid like that. I'll be in trouble tomorrow, No, but no, just that he said he told me that he's super busy, but they're progressing very, very well. I honestly believe they can't do any more than they're doing. I mean, they're working sometimes 30, 36 hours in a row. Crazy. And all for us, really. And, that's why I tell people, don't compare to something else. There's nothing on the planet like ONPASSIVE. Nothing. Not even close. And when it's done, you'll forget all about how long anything took. Trust me. Because the baby that comes out is going to be beautiful. I've seen some ugly babies. This one ought to be a beaut.
That's funny. So nothing brand new to tell us. We can't get it out of you. We can't squeeze it out of you, Marty.
It looks like he zipped his lips, so that's it. So I guess we're at an hour and 33 minutes.
Got some.
We answered quite a few. The panel answered quite a few questions, and we were kind of sad that our favorite from Malaysia, Miss Christie
Chong.
I was getting to that. Miss Christie Chong was not able to join us. She could see us. I think she could hear us, but we could never get any sound from her. So we're going to try again. This is not the first. Well, it's the first time we've done this kind of a panel, really, with nothing but questions.
But thank you, Veronica and Tim, for the super sticker. And thank you also to China Go for the additional super sticker. We appreciate you very much. We could go on further. I mean, there's like about 30 more questions, but then it'll add another hour to our webinar. So what do you want to do? You guys want to keep going, or shall we wrap it up?
Now remember, it's daytime in Singapore, and
Well,
they all look rested in Singapore and in the Philippines, and even Teng looks pretty rested.
well, we are all sleeper if we have time, but save the rest for Thursday.
All righty. So what today is what?
And today is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Here, it's Wednesday there.
Okay, so Tuesday we could do a part 2 of the Q&A if you'd like tomorrow. You guys
Yes.
have energy for that? Because I can tell it's really popular. There's a lot of good questions. So why don't we try for tomorrow night with hopefully the same panel? Can you all come tomorrow? Yes? Thumbs up? Who can make it? What is that, Marty? Yes and no?
That's the
I never know. You look how late I was today, so
That's
I'll try, but I don't want to say it because I'm not sure.
okay. So Teng said yes. Francis, you free tomorrow? And what about you, Chris?
No,
Okay, we got-
no, no.
That's a Marty answer there.
Hey, with these guys, you don't need me anyway. They're
Were you
qualified without me.
listening? Were you listening in before you came on a little bit, or no?
No, not very much. I was working on something with TikTok. I did something wrong, and anyway. So when I wanted to come on, and Shorty wasn't asleep yet. Next thing you know, I look up. It's just before 9. I went, oh my gosh, I doubt it. They might be on, and you were still on, so I came on. But
Thanks. Appreciate you doing that, and Lynn will send you the link. All you fellas, as well as Christie tomorrow, sometime during the day. We answered, just so you know, Marty, right around 53 questions.
Woo.
And hopefully it was of value to, all that joined us.
I think it's a very good idea. This really helps people, right? Because some people want to ask a question, but they're nervous. But because you read the question for them, and plus, if somebody asks a question, thousands of people want to know that same question. They're just not asking. So it's very good.
That's good
Okay.
stuff. Covering the bases from Florida.
So everybody knows tomorrow night will be the same part 2 of the OES Q&A session. So you guys who are thinking about formulating your questions, you'll be ready for us tomorrow.
And I will pass that along. We have 360 tomorrow. Remind me, I'll bring it up on 360 because that way people can go there, and there's a big crowd there, so you could get a ton of people tomorrow.
That would be good.
All righty. That'd be good.
Well, thank you, everybody.
And I'm not going to sing tonight, but I will say good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Good night.
That's why we call him the Mad Hatter, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's why.
That's an M-A-D with a second D for the madness.
We appreciate
Good night,
all of
everyone.
We enjoyed
Right.
having your questions. You guys asked great questions, and we hope we provided value to you. We're getting good feedback. You can hear that, the feedback.
Good
Yes,
stuff.
Marty, this helps. Laurie Lund says, thank you for the amazing updates. Q&A is expected. Thanks. Sounds good, Jean. A wonderful Q&A. Thank you. So this is all
Very good.
Good stuff.
Very good idea. Yeah, very good.
questions and
Well, we'll be back
answers.
again tomorrow.
And it really helps to have 3 people like this here who tell the truth and they know what they're talking about. It's very good. Very, very good.
Thank you.
And Minu says, Marty, we always need you among the rest of the stars.
Take it easy, man.
You got Manu all worked up.
Yeah, I know. Take it easy, man. All right, I'll see you guys.
We'll see everybody tomorrow night. And remember, tomorrow is 360.
Did you
I
ask
should have
this-
asked Marty
yeah, what time?
time.
Oh,
Marty,
yeah.
put it in the chat or come back on and tell us what time 360 is. And if you and Red will do, your lives. If you don't mind.
I think he might have just signed off. I don't know if he's
Okay.
still listening, so
Okay.
we don't want to just make him wait.
All right.
But he'll tell us, usually when he does his live before ONPASSIVE 360, he'll tell us what time it is. And Red may tell us. as
We
well.
will know before noon tomorrow or
Yeah.
noon today, depending on where you're at. Noon tomorrow.
And can you all stay for a second for a picture after we end, just for a little bit? And in the meantime, we'll say goodbye to everyone, and we love you. Thank you, and see you tomorrow for part 2 of the Q&A.
Salute to everybody. Thank you. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.